Alright, hey guys, all you vintage electronic people, I thought out there you might like this. I picked this up today at a thrift store. They had this in with model cars, you know, the old metal, die-cast metal model cars people collect with the old, you know, those hot rod cars and whatnot, and this was sitting in there, and the more I looked at it, I'm like, this isn't just a car, this is a radio. So yeah, you see that, guys? There's your dial. That's the station dial on that side, and on this side is your on and off and your volume control. So I have no idea if it works. It was only $5. I mean, couldn't pass it up. Looks like a Model T, maybe. Tell us on the back of the car. It's a collector's item. 1917. Huh. And of course on the bottom's where your speaker is. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I had to grab it. I mean, it is a radio, so this is where the battery is located nonetheless. You just crank this little handle here. Like you would crank start the old car if this was a real car. That's how the old ones back then had to be started. You had to crank them. This is a screw, comes out. And then this is where the battery is. This has an old battery in it still, so I do not know if this radio works. I don't even think the people that were selling it realized it was a radio. I don't know. So anyway, thought we'd check it out real quick here. That battery hasn't been made for a long time, so this radio obviously hasn't been used in a long time. I think everybody stopped that style of battery in the late 80s, early 90s at last, and they went to the Everready Classic, and they have them silver. So this battery went back into the 70s, even 60s, so it's hard to say how old it is. Obviously it's dead completely. I'll take a quick peek inside. I got a new battery here to try it out. Just basic transistors, you know, it's probably maybe 5, 6 transistors. Probably, no doubt, those capacitors back there are probably shot. Looks like it's got those old Hitachi style resistors. Don't know who it's made by as far as the radio is concerned. Got germanium transistor, so I took a battery out of my radio I use every day. And so this is a new battery. Let's just see what happens. It's either going to work, it's not going to work, or it's going to smoke or blow up, or I doubt it's going to do all that. You never know. Let's just do this one-handed. So there we go, battery's connected. Let's just give her a try. I hear something, but not much. No. Nope, no tunage. I did hear a little static in the speaker though. Very little, so. And this is a new battery, so I just put this in like last weekend in that radio over here, the Panasonic. So I know it's a strong battery. It's brand new. So I knew it. This thing's going to need new capacitors. I figured that's almost a given. And the old Panasonic here works great, so I know it ain't my battery. I can do this one-handed though. That's what the problem is. This is probably still on AM, so yeah. The phone interferes. Yeah, so anyway, no, it's not the battery. So yeah, it's the car. We'll have to take it apart one day, I guess, and get this out of there and recap it, put new capacitors in it, and it'll probably work like new again. So yeah, I just mainly got it because it was kind of cute, kind of a hobby, a novelty radio. So I'll just put this back together later. But there you go, guys. It's probably from the 60s, I'm wanting to say, when it was actually made. It's a replica of a 1917 car, but yeah, so there you have it, guys. Just some quick little thing to show for everybody. Thanks for watching.